What is going on, my Speedway family? So today I want to talk to you guys about why you should be looking at the brand new 2025 Nightster. So let's get into it. So do you notice anything different with the brand new Nightster? Well, you should. They have blacked out the motor to give it a brand new look, and I'm gonna have to say it looks really good with the new blacked out motor. The unit we have here before me is in vivid black, and as you can see, it has a very stealth look, being completely blacked out while still having a classic Harley-Davidson styling to it. So the Nightster is going to come in weighing 481 pounds wet. It's a liquid-cooled RevMax 975T V-twin motor, putting out 91 horsepower and 72 foot-pounds of torque. You're gonna get a low seat height of 27.1 inches, which is excellent for those shorter riders. You're gonna get 3.1 gallons of fuel within the gas tank, which is actually down here. This right here is actually the airbox. Did you know that? You've got full LED lighting, this 4-inch display, ride modes, cast wheels, and a stylish look. And the reason you should be looking at this bike is because you're getting a lot of bike for the money. The new MSRP on a billiard gray Nightster is only $9,999. Now, there is an upcharge for the different colors, but you're still getting a lot of motorcycle for that price. So now that we know what this bike offers on paper, let's see what she feels like on the road. So while we're out on this ride today, we're going to go through all the different rider modes. Right now, I got it in rain mode, and I'm going to give y'all some reasons on why you should be considering the new 2025 Nightster. So in case you're not familiar with this platform, we're going to go through the hand controls really quickly. You got both of your turn signals located here on the left versus on your traditional Harleys. You got your left turn signal over here and your right turn signal over here. You've got your horn, which is quite loud, as well as your button to cycle through your display, which is going to get you current miles, which are on here, your trip A, your trip B. You're going to get your remaining mileage to this tank of fuel, which we're going to fuel up first. You're also going to get a clock as well as an RPM gauge, and then you're going to jump back to mileage. Right above there, you got your different modes, which right now it's showing a cloud with rain. If you hit this mode button located right here, you're going to get rain mode, road mode, which shows the street, and sport mode, which is just going to be an S. You got your traction control button right here, and you've got your hazard light here. You've got your high beam and your flashers located right here as well. So we are going to get the bike cranked up. To do so, you flick this switch down into the run position and you just press the top button in. All right, we got the bike fired up. We're going to head right around the corner over here to the gas station to get her filled up with some of that good old premium petrol. And then we're going to go for a ride and talk about why you should be considering the new Nightster. So to fuel up, you'll probably want to pull up with your fuel station over here on the right of you. I believe that the seat opens up from the right side. Let's find out. So to open the seat, you put the key right here. You're going to turn it, lift it up, and there is your fuel tank. And we are going to go ahead and fill her up with that good old premium. All right, we have a full tank. Then you're just going to want to put your seat back up, down, and let's go. All right, so we're going to stay in rain mode for a short period of time while we're moving forward. Then we're going to switch over to road mode, and then we're going to experience sport mode as well. While we're out here riding, I'm also going to give you some reasons why I personally feel like this is a great option for a newer rider or someone that's been riding for a while or someone who used to ride and wants to get back into riding. Okay, we are off.
All right, so we are in rain mode, and when rolling on the throttle in rain mode, you're going to get a very muted throttle. You're not going to get the type of throttle response you would expect if you were in road or sport mode, but that is going to be my first key pointer. That is what makes it a great option for some riders. For instance, newer riders or someone who has not been on a motorcycle in a while. You can start off in that rain mode, get comfortable with the way a motorcycle feels with shifting gears, your throttle response, your clutch, because it's not going to be an aggressive transition from the power delivered to the motor when you twist that throttle. So it's a great option for those type of riders, or someone coming right out of the riding academy who wants to pick up a motorcycle that they can grow with. A lot of people who just got into riding will go and pick up something like a 250 or 300 class of motorcycle, and then 3 to 6 months down the line, they're just completely outgrown that bike. That is why this is a perfect option, because it's something that you can actually grow with, and you wouldn't outgrow this anytime soon. And you can also use rain mode for what it's actually for, which is riding in the rain or on wet conditions. It'll help that rear wheel not slip when you're giving it throttle. But it's completely dry out here, and rain mode is a wee bit muted for me. So we're gonna go ahead and jump on into road mode. Now, you can switch modes while riding, which is a great thing, because you could be just riding down the road and you're like, I'm tired of rain mode, let's jump into road mode. You just hit that button and you're in road mode. All right, so now we're in road mode, and road mode is going to give you that feeling that you traditionally would get when you're out riding Nightster. This is the mode that most people are going to stay in the majority of the time, and this is the mode, sorry, let me close my shield. And this is the mode that will make the most sense for most riders. You're going to get plenty of performance, plenty of torque, plenty of passing power. You're going to get a smooth throttle while you're in road mode. It's not going to be anything too hectic or too choppy. It's just a smooth delivery of the power to the rear wheel while still giving you that power that you want. Now let's go over some ergonomics really quickly before we end up in sport mode up here. I am 6 feet tall, about 230 pounds, and I am sitting on the bike. My legs are almost at a right angle. They're a little bit bent back because of the mid controls, but it is a comfortable seating position that's giving me full control over the motorcycle. The handlebars have my arms placed at about mid chest, a little lower than the chest, but it does not feel cramped up at all. It definitely feels comfortable to be out on the road on this motorcycle. The seat isn't going to be anything super spectacular as far as comfort, but it's not an uncomfortable seat either. Now, after you've put some serious miles in on this bike, I'm not sure what that seat would feel like, but at the current moment, the seat feels perfectly fine, and I am comfortable riding this motorcycle as a 6 foot, 230 pound individual. Honestly, I feel a lot more comfortable, and it feels more roomy than the previous generation Sportsters. All right, so what we're gonna do now is once we turn this corner, I'm actually gonna go ahead and switch it in now. We're going to jump into sport mode. Sport mode is going to give you a more sporty ride for those people who are looking for something a little bit more aggressive, or they've been riding for a while and they're comfortable now with rain mode and road mode, and they just want to have a little bit of fun. Woo! It is a noticeable difference, I will say that, between a road mode and sport mode. You're definitely going to feel that throttle being a little bit more aggressive. You're going to feel it delivering that power to the rear wheel, and the bike's going to move, and it's going to move quick for you. All right, we're just going to roll on here from 0 and see what we get. Oh my. Oh yeah. Woo! This bike will move. That is 100% for sure. You're going to get plenty of power, plenty of performance out of a motorcycle whose MSRP is at $9,999. And again, that's in the billiard gray colorway. But you're getting plenty of bike for that price point. That's one of the reasons why I say this is a great option to be looking into, because you can just go cruise around the city on this motorcycle and have yourself a nice cruiser and a relaxing ride. Or if you want to have a little bit of fun and you want to go balls to the walls, you can do it. You just hit that throttle and this girl will move. The bike will move you, and it's moving a 6 foot tall, 230 pound individual with ease. The bike has plenty of power for any rider, and I will have to say it does look really good. So let's talk about everything you're getting with the Nightster. You're getting plenty of torque, plenty of horsepower, 3 different ride modes, a comfortable seating position, a lower seat height, so if you're a shorter rider, you'll be able to ride this motorcycle, a stylish looking motorcycle, as well as ABS, traction control, and a smooth riding Harley-Davidson. This is definitely a bike that you should be looking at and considering, especially if you're newer to riding. This is a great option for you. And even if you're not newer to riding and you just want to add something else to the garage, something that you can get out and have a little fun on, this would be an amazing option for that as well. We're going to pull over here. Yeah, we're by the bathroom. That is because they've got auto fare going on, and I don't want to get in the way of anyone. Comment down below if any of you have actually ridden a Nightster, what your thoughts are on this motorcycle. If you haven't ridden one and you're anywhere near Concord, North Carolina, come swing by Speedway Harley-Davidson. We'd love to throw you in the saddle so that way you can experience for yourself what the Nightster has to offer, and you can let us know your thoughts on the motorcycle. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, like this video, comment down below, and I will see you in the next one.